Good evening, friends. It's Melissa with Unique You. Hope you're having is it Wednesday? Great Wednesday? My days are mixed up. Again, this week, I feel like I'm a day ahead of everything. So, I hope you can join me. I'm so happy you're here. And if you're catching me live, you'll see the red live up there. And if you tap on the screen in the opposite corner, 3 little white dots pop up. And you can click to turn on live notifications. That lets you know when I'm coming live, okay? So for those of you tuning in through YouTube, or if you're not seeing this live on Facebook, obviously the red live won't be there if you're not catching me live. So you can go ahead and put hashtag replay in the comments. And so then if you would go ahead, hit that button right there, okay? Invite your friends. I'm gonna do the same. And then we'll get started, okay? So if you'll bear with me, I'm still getting my stuff up here because until I go live, I can't make my other live part where I talk to you all and see your comments come up. So I'm just hitting that now. So if I've missed you and you've hopped on, be sure to say hi. Okay, hi Dad. Say hi to Rebecca if she's by you, or hi Rebecca if you're there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and invite some of my friends. And if you would do the same if you feel so inclined, I greatly appreciate it. Okay, alrighty, so I think I got that to work. And I have to tell you, I've still been feeling summer vibes. I just can't bring myself to bring fall in. Now, I know I did something with some orange eyeshadow a few times ago. I can't remember when that was. But I'm just kind of still like, I don't want to let summer go. Now, I know for all you fall lovers, you're like, what the heck? But we'll get there, okay? I promise. But summer, what did we say, honey, ends on Sunday? Fall starts or...
Fall starts Monday.
Fall starts Monday. So we were talking about that before I hopped on. So if you still want some summer vibes and you want to do your makeup together with me, be sure to hop on, okay? And do your makeup. So I'm going to go ahead tonight and actually use, and I hope they bring it back. I've got to write them yet. Life just throws you in places you didn't think you'd go. But the Beachfront Chilling Prime and Set Powder. I'm going to use this tonight because I love it. I haven't used it for a while. And I love the brushes that came with it. And I think it's this one that I used. I was trying to remember because it's been a while. But I'm just going to go ahead and take my beautiful Unique brush. This is the large brush. Okay, it's the Beachfront line that we had a while back. It was a limited edition. Every so often when I go on the website though, be sure to go onto my website because there are times where, I don't think I have it down here, that's okay. Excuse me, my lip butter was available and I couldn't get to it in time. And so every so often, some things still come back. So be sure to check out my website if that's something you're still interested in. Or if you want me to let you know, I can do that. Okay, so you can just message me. All right, so there it is, but I think you have to click on the stuff and then it'll tell you, yeah, it's out of stock. So you just kind of have to keep looking. They have left it on the site, which I was kind of surprised about, but yet it kind of excites me to think maybe they're bringing it back, but we just haven't heard if they are. So if you want me to put you on a list in case things do come back, be sure to shout your name. Okay, send me a message, however you want to do it. Do some cartwheels, I don't know. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, when I'm always happy on here now, I do have not upset days. I do have days where I feel a little down sometimes, but I think that's part of life, right? But for me, this part of my life makes me really happy. So I love doing makeup. I love hanging out with you all. And I hope that I bring some joy to your life when I do these things. So let's finish putting on this and then we'll get started, okay? I'll want to leave it set for a minute. And I'm not sure. I think I'll probably do my neck again. Kind of thinking we'll start with some BB cream. Maybe we can just leave it at BB cream since it's kind of more summery, okay? And call it good. So I'm just trying, it takes a little longer sometimes with this because I got to get it worked out of the bottom here. See the holes? Then you kind of have to shake it up. And I don't want to dump it everywhere. So I'm really careful what I do. Okay. All right. Just about done. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. And by the way, this makes a really cooling effect when you put it on your face to start. Super, super cool. And talk about a summer feel. I just love it. Okay. Why I have a runny nose right now is beyond me. I don't know. So hold the phone. I'm really sorry. I don't like doing this on camera, but I kind of have a runny nose. Must be allergies. I don't know. But that happens, right, people? Part of life. Okay. Oh, shut the front door. Shut the front door because I just spilled this. Just like I said I was trying not to. Darn nabbit. That's okay. Okay, so let's redo the nose because, you know, I kind of probably brushed it all off with the Kleenex. I can't remember if I did right here. Did I do right there? I'm too busy yakety yakking. Okay, so primer is on and it's setting. Okay. And again, we're going to do some BB cream. This is the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer. BB stands for Beauty Balm. Okay, so this is a light coverage. You want to shake it every time you use it. That way all of the mixture is mixed together. And I was going to say I forgot to do my primer because I'm always looking at this, but I just used it, hello, with the other thing. Alright, so there's the BB cream. I have the color Bisque, so depending on what you would be color matched to, we would color match you with this. This is different than this, so there's not the same color. I haven't used this for a while. See, you gotta shake it because otherwise it settles. It'll be different colors, but we match you to where they're gonna be very similar, okay? And same with the powders. I'm like, where's my powders? They're over here. So these guys too, okay? There's so many different fun options, but I think tonight I will just use these, and I just realized I needed to open a new one of my, hold on, I gotta get one of my beauty blenders here. I'm sure I'll make a mess, but that's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this open, and we'll, oh, there it goes. Oh, darn it. Hold on. Everything keeps falling tonight. Oh my goodness. I was trying to avoid dropping that on the floor. You know, because we got a cat. Lovely cat hair all over it. Okay, so we're gonna take a beauty blender, and you can use a brush, like I got a kabuki brush. You can use this foundation brush. You can use this brush. It's a buffing brush. I mean, there's so many options, which is wonderful in the type of brushes. You can just put it right out of the bottle on your face. You can use your fingers. So if you're wondering what you do, there's many options, okay? I really love using my kabuki brush, but I just kind of feel like a beauty blender night. And if you want, if you have dry skin, this is moisturizing, and you can also get this wet too, okay? So you can either use it dry or wet. Tonight I'm just going to use it dry just for the sake of time so we can get done, okay? My goal is to be done by 8 or before 8, so help me keep on track, everybody. Okay, so I am just going to squirt some on. Sorry, I see another hair, of course. Darn it. Okay, so I'm just going to squirt it on here. And then also too, I forgot to mention, if you're looking for doing some contouring, you can do that with the BB creams. So what I did, I think I just went up a shade darker. This is the Honey. And you can use this for the contouring, like right here I would use this shade, and then across up on the top here, down here, and underneath here. Okay, so if you're looking for a contouring method, that would be a good one. So now I'm just going to press this into my skin. This is going to give light coverage, and it's just going to kind of make it feel, I always kind of want to say like a glowy summer, but it's just a nice light touch if you're just wanting a little bit of tint, okay? So tinted moisturizer. I don't know what that was. My phone was doing something. Okay, so we're just gonna finish working this in. And I kind of pull it a little bit as I'm going, and then I still kind of keep just pressing in the same spot, okay? And this gives, again, light coverage. And some of it still does stay in this blending bud, so you can just keep pushing it in as you're going, okay? Now, I don't know if I showed you how much I put on my beauty blender. It wasn't a ton, so a little bit of this will go a long way. So I just kind of like to squeeze out a little bit at a time, like this here. Am I turning it the right way? I kind of feel like I'm like, so then I just kind of keep going along where I want to apply it, okay? Sometimes it's kind of hard by the lips, so just do this. It's what the pointy thing is there for. And then if you want, you can use the other side of it that doesn't have any of it on there, and then you get it all over your lips. You can use the opposite side, okay? Alright, so like I said, it kind of stays in the beauty blender, so you can keep pressing into your skin. Okay. This is definitely giving me the summer vibes. I know summer is almost over, but summer is my ultimate favorite season. Not to say I don't like other seasons too, but winter is my least favorite. I was just telling my hubby I am so not ready for it to come, because that means you have to get up earlier and you got to go to bed a little sooner, because then you got to get up and dig yourself out with all the snow. And they better be wrong, because they're saying that this winter's not going to be that great, and I wasn't too happy when I heard that. So we'll see how it goes, right? Do any of you live in an area where there's winter? I know that I and my hubby, we've been talking about, can we just move somewhere warm, because we're just kind of over this winter thing. Okay, so as you can see, and I forgot my before picture, oh boy, I'll just use another one that I've done from another day. But you can see just kind of the overall coverage it gives, just more of a smooth look. I don't have as many of my blemishes showing, and it's all nice and even. Okay, so now I did do down into my neck with the primer, so I'm going to do just a little bit down there, and I'm not going to talk when I do that. I like to try to blend it so it looks even, if I can, my best. There's no right or wrong way how to apply this, so you just do what you feel is right for you, okay? I think my skin is a little dry there. I forgot to lotion my face today, and you can tell in a couple spots I'm a little dry, but this BB cream will help because it's moisturizing, and that's what I really love. I feel like I maybe put too much in one spot there. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. Let's do some blush. And I'm trying to think. I think I will do some Sisterly. I was using Serene last time, so now I ultimately confused myself. So here is the lovely Sisterly, okay? This is real summery, real fun, and it's just gonna really make it pop, okay? I was trying to figure out which brush do I need. Okay, so I just, if you're not sure how to do this, take your blush brush. You can pretty much get them anywhere. This is an ELF one. It's an angled blush brush, okay? And I just kind of like to swirl it around in there, tap any of the excess. Make sure to smile. And I like to dab it just right above, kind of when I'm smiling like this. Stop right about here. So basically it's about 2 finger lengths away. Okay. And you can go light or darker if you want. I'm going to put a little bit more. Just kind of really give it that summer vibe. Okay. And I'm watching the time. It's always fun to try and keep track of that while you're trying to do everything else too. Okay, so I like to dab it on. You could, you know, kind of use circular motion if you want to. I try to not, if I do the circular motion, I try to not press it too hard, just kind of nice and light so you're not like being overbearing or something. Okay, so I'm going to put these away because I feel like I'm going to make a mess if I don't. I move that over there, put you back over here. Now, I'm kind of thinking, I was thinking pink lips, but now I'm kind of not sure. I was thinking more coral, but we did do pink blush, so maybe let's do lavish lip gloss. Okay, that's this beautiful pink shade right here. Okay, this is the Lucrative Lip Gloss. All these products, by the way, you can find on my website. I'm Melissa, Unique Presenter. And all these products are just magnificent. And they last a long time. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking that I will try a lip liner. I haven't done this very often with gloss. So this is Posh. Okay, kind of similar family. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with this. And even if you wanted to, just do your lipstick with this. I probably could do that too. Okay. I can't remember if this was the one I needed to sharpen. I was just realizing that as I was doing this. Yeah, I do need to sharpen this one, I think. Okay. Oh boy, hold on. I might have to sharpen it now, guys. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I forgot to do it last time. I noticed it was getting down there. So I'm just going to do this real quick. Some sides are like already open and ready, but then there's a few sides that I need to like, whoops. Need to sharpen. Okay, that's better. Woohoo, here we go. When I put this t-shirt on tonight, wasn't really thinking I was gonna do pink stuff. I thought, well, I'll just do something different, you know. Here I am doing pinks. I guess it was making my decision for me. Hey, Marcy. Hey. How are ya? Be like, hey, girl, hey. Alright, we're doing the summer vibes tonight. I have to have my summer yet. I cannot let it go. I don't want to let it go. I'm just so sad. And I love fall, but summer's my favorite. Absolute favorite. Okay. So here we are, and you can also take your finger and just kind of blend the lip liner if you want. Kind of right into the gloss. So if you're kind of like, oh, that sticks out too much, and just always blend it right together. Okay. What do you think of these colors so far? Is it too pink? I'm just like, I can't let summer go. And then I'll stop saying it. And with the gloss, obviously, you can apply however much you want. Okay. Oh, thank you. I was just telling Tim right before we came live, does this look okay? I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, so thank you. I keep trying to like pull it down, but every time I'm turning it just keeps popping right back up. Plus I just got my hair cut, so my layers are showing right over here. Yeah. Super fun. Okay, so now I was thinking, I've got this Addiction Palette 5, and it's got some fun summer colors on the side. Oh, thank you. I do happen to love pink. What's funny is purple's my favorite color, but pink is my second. So it must be meant to be. But then I also had this other beautiful one, so I'm like, what should I do? I can't decide because they're all so awesome. I probably could try and incorporate them together. I could also incorporate some of this purple here. So we've got Gifted, and we've got, what is my, Credulous, as I'm dropping everything everywhere. Credulous right here. Okay, so let's get these brushes going. We'll get this done, so we're almost done. And let's see, what color did I use? I don't think I can use that. Here we go. Okay. Let's start with this Victorius shade, and this one right here at the top. So on all of these, on the palettes, I'll turn it around so you can see better. On the bottom here, I can never figure out which way to hold this. On the bottom, it shows all the names of the eyeshadows. So if you're ever wondering, and I always try to take a picture, like I did take some pictures when I first got these so you can see what the colors are, okay? So it's super fun because I love that it says it there, and then I kind of have my other little thing on to the side so I can remember my colors. I'm getting a lot better at them. Okay, so these are really pigmented, and you don't need to do a lot, so I'm kind of thinking we'll just start right in this corner here and just carry a little bit over, but we'll just do this one now. Again, this is Victorius. Okay. Oh yes, we got 6 different ones to choose from. How exciting! Okay, so I'm just going to keep kind of tapping in there, and we're just going to kind of keep working this in the corner, and then we'll just blend some across a little bit there. Okay. Okay. Then I was thinking, oh gosh, I have 2 purples now. I forgot about that. I got Fearless and I got my Credulous. So which one should we use? Should we use this Credulous or should we use the Fearless that's in this palette? Sorry, I'm trying to get it. My hand has been cramping on me, so I can't lift things as fast. So then there's this one. Anyone have a preference? As I drop things onto my eyeshadows. Okay, so, let's see. It's hard to tell. One's darker than the other, even though they're both darker. Let's see, I gotta find a brush. I'll do the blending brush, I think. Let's do the Credulous, okay? That's the round one. Oh, goodness. These are so pigmented. Oh, Fearless. Oh, okay, let's switch. Hold on. Hold on. And I almost did that one too. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna blot this one out. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, there you go. Number 5 you can click on and it should, will it show it? Yes. So there's the palette right there that I have. Okay, beautiful colors. Okay, so we're gonna grab some Fearless. Now this stuff, as I was just tapping in my other Credulous, it is so pigmented, it like goes everywhere. So you hardly need to tap it, okay? So I'm gonna bring in right here, right next to where I did Victorius. I was trying to remember the name. We're just gonna carry some in right here. And I was thinking we could use Gifted on the inside. Kind of over in the corner of the eye. What do you think? So I'm going to do a little bit more Fearless. Hi Heather, how are you? I miss you like a ton. I miss your smiling face. I was going to message you tonight too. I had a question for you, so I'll probably message you when I get off of here. Okay, so again, this is the Fearless. We're working right in the middle. My hubby kind of inspired me with a picture we were looking at the other day. So I don't know if it'll turn out this way, but we'll try. Okay. Now the reason I keep kind of picking at it, okay, with the blending brush, because I'm not going like windshield washer, I want to keep, hello. I just kind of keep going at it just like this, okay? So this is kind of my way of blending here, okay? Now when I did use my primer, I put this on my eyes too, okay? And we do have an eye primer if you just want a regular eye primer by itself, and I have yet to get that, so hopefully one of these days soon here. Okay, so we started with Victorius, so that's here and across. Now we've got Fearless here, and if you think this will look okay, I was thinking of doing Gifted on the inside, or we could use the Victorius again on the inside. Does anybody have a preference? And it's always hard when you kind of get some fallout somewhat, so I just take my brush. Oh yes, thank you honey. Okay, so you can always just take your blending bud and go back in and correct if you need to. Okay, now I did my eyeshadow a little higher than where, say, when I blink, that's where my line is. I like to do mine higher since I have hooded eyes, okay? And now that I've been doing my eyebrows, it's kind of fun because I can put it up higher. Gifted? Okay, I'll do that one. Thank you. So it's kind of fun, but also too, so you can see the color, since when I kind of, you know, I'm opening my eye, you can't really see the color. But I've been trying to learn how to get the color still so you can see it even though you have your eye open. Okay, so let's do some Gifted. That's this one here. It's a really pretty one. It's got some shimmer to it. It is, like I said, pink is my second favorite color. I love it. Okay, so I think, I can't remember what shade I used on this brush. I needed to clean my brushes the other night and I forgot. Okay, so let's use this angled brush. This might work a little better, just so we can be more precise. Okay, so I'm just gonna tap in the Gifted. Now, if you wanted these to pop more, you could get your brush wet with the Touch Behold setting spray, and that will really make them pop. But I'm just kind of being, not simple, but we're doing summery, so I don't want to be too poppy glittery. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm gonna just tap right into here, and again, these are so pigmented, you do not need to go like really get it on your brush. So just nice and light taps, and again, we're just kind of working it into this corner. This is why I love the angled brushes, and I think I was mentioning last time before I started Unique with my own business, I never knew like there's different brushes for everything. So this has been exciting, and I should show you, but it's too hard to move my camera right now. But I have got brushes and brushes, so it's kind of fun. It may not seem like a lot to some, but it's a lot to me. It's just been a lot of fun. Okay, learning about all sorts of things. Now after I kind of dip into my color, if I'm really wanting a lot, I won't tap any of the excess off, but majority of the time I do, because I don't want it to all sit in one spot. And if you need to, you can go back in with the blending brush I used with the purple shade. You can kind of just wipe it off on a tissue. Most times that will get any of the extra color that's on there off. And you can just go back in and just kind of blend it all there. Okay, so I'm going to go back in and I'm dipping some more, tapping any excess off. And we got some more Gifted we're gonna put on here. Kind of feel like we're pulling in the 80s. Sideways ponytail, purples and pinks. Okay, so let's get going and try and do the left eye now. We did our blush already. We've done some lips. We did our main face with the BB cream, okay? And if you have any questions on the products, be sure to let me know, okay? So we're gonna go back in with Victorius. That's what we did on the side here. Okay, so this one here. And again, very pigmented, so you don't need to get a lot in there, okay? So we're just gonna kind of work in a circular motion right in the corner here. And then I'm just gonna carry it over. Now the reason I love this brush is because it helps to get some above where my crease is, okay? So I'm building my own crease essentially. This is a medium shadow brush by Real Techniques, okay? So I'm just gonna get a tiny bit more. We're just gonna work in this corner here. It's always so hard when you're doing your opposite. I think I talked about that last time too, and everyone's probably like, she keeps talking about that. But it is. I mean, you're trying to do the same thing on the opposite side, and you're trying to do it the same, right? Okay. So we're just working this in, and the reason I keep going back and forth is this is gonna make it more even. You're not gonna have everything sitting in one spot, okay? All right, so we've got our corner done, just like we did over here. Now we're gonna come in with the Fearless, the beautiful purple shade. Just love purple, it's my first favorite color. And so we're just gonna tap her right in the center. And like I said before, because it's so pigmented, I kind of like to build up to that darker shade. That way you're not getting it all in one spot. And with the blending brush, we're just going to keep working this so it's all blended together. I always forget I got to raise my eyebrow on the side because this is my freaky eye. It just likes to do its own thing. And if you need to, because I see my Fearless as being a little stinker, just come back across over the top with your Victorius. See, on the side didn't do that. Now the side is like, hey, I'm gonna get up in that Fearless, or in the Victorius, I mean. So I'm just gonna go over the top there. Now we kind of tamed her down. Now let's go ahead and get our Gifted. Okay, and again, tap any of that excess off. And we're gonna come right in this corner. Okay. And I just try the best I can to kind of blend it all so it's, again, not sitting in one spot. And again, this is my picky eye. It's like, hey, what you doing? And it just likes to go like this all the time. So I try my best, and I try to raise my eyebrows, and even if I hold my lashes, it still likes to be freaky. Okay, so what do we think? If you get any fallout, you can use an all-over face brush. Just kind of come underneath, brush anything out, and I'm not quite sure if I do. Okay. Probably should have used some concealer. I got some tired eyes because I'm tired. But you can always come back in with your BB cream over the top and just do another layer. This is buildable. Okay, the BB cream here. I'm just going to put a tad bit more under my eyes, okay? And this is in the color Bisque. So just put a tiny bit on there, okay? I'm just gonna come right back underneath. Could even use your finger too if you want, with the warmth of your finger against the skin. Helps to maybe lay it on there a little better. See? Okay. Now, should we do some highlighting with our gentle shade? If you're new to watching me, I've got a favorite color of my eyeshadows. Sorry, I forgot I gotta do this eye, and then I'll show you here. We can do some highlighting on our cheekbones, on our forehead, in the corners of our eyes if we want to make us feel awake or look awake. Okay, so as you can see, it's the last time, this is real concave. It's my favorite here. It's like a really light pink champagne color. And I'm going to close these so I don't damage my eyeshadows. Let's go ahead and take our fan brush. Okay, and I just kind of dip it down in the whole fan, tap any excess, and we come right over the top of the blush that we used, just to get some highlight in there to really give that summery feel. Okay, I'm not going to do any contouring because I just kind of feel like I want it more summery than a full face that, you know, is maybe, I feel like, too much for my summer look or something. So we'll just kind of come right in here and then kind of like a C shape going up on the forehead. Don't know if it's getting up there or not. It's always hard to tell how much is getting on my fan brush. Okay, so just right above the blush, and I'm like, hello hair, you like to hang out with me. Okay. And then come up above again. Okay. And then last thing will be, we'll do our lashes. Okay, I'm going to use the Epic mascara in the waterproof tonight. It's black. Okay. And I've had it warming so you can get it, it's best when you put it on and it's been warmed. Then you'll have less chance for it to be kind of finicky, if that makes sense. Hi Yadira, how are ya? Hope you're having a good evening. Okay, so let's go in with, now do we get some highlighting good here? Okay. You could do some highlighting on your brows too, but just kind of being simple. Oh, one last thing, hold on, I forgot. Let's do some in the corners of our eyes to make us feel awake, okay? Make ourselves look awake. And come right in the corner here. And if you want to, you can, hi! You could do the setting spray to really make it pop. Or you can just use a lot. So that's up to you, how much you want to do. Does it look more awake than the other eye? How do you warm the mascara? I have a couple methods. One, I sit on it. Two, I get a glass, like kind of lukewarm to almost a little bit hot water. I don't want it too hot. I have, you know, those Tupperware glasses. What are they, honey? A 6 ounce? And then I stick it in. I fill it, obviously, so that this part here is not getting any water in it. So you could fill it to maybe like here, kind of thing. And then I just set it right in there, okay? Couple different ways I like to do it, so that's gonna go on a lot better for you. I know it sounds really silly to say I sit on it, but it helps, okay? When you're in a bind and you're forgetting your water upstairs. Yes, that is a great question. Because there's so many different things you just don't know until you kind of say maybe get more involved like I am, where you're kind of doing some studying or something. However you want to look at it. There's just so many tips and tricks under our sleeves that we learn. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, let's go to the mascara. Okay, so again, this is the Epic mascara in the black waterproof. Okay, and I forgot to talk about the kudos this month. Yes, setting spray. Thank you, honey. We'll do setting spray right before the mascara. So the kudos this month is awesome. And it is so fun because you get the bag with it. You get to pick 2 liquid shadows, our new lash primer, which I hear is rockin', and a mascara. And you can pick any of the 4, we have 4 mascaras, yes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new colors in the liquid shadows. Those are highly pigmented as well, okay? And it's all for $80, and I think they said it was like a 25% savings. I can't remember. But then you get that bag free that goes with it. I mean, how gorgeous is that bag? So let's go ahead and set our face. I like to do this before the mascara. That way I don't get like that, not cat eye, but you know, the black underneath. Goes a lot better doing it this way. Now I do it on my neck because I did my BB cream there, okay? And yes, you do want to use this much, okay? So then I do my fun little trick. I'm just trying to make sure I got everywhere. I think I missed my chin a little. And then I like to take my fan and dry my face. That way it goes quicker. This is going to set your makeup all day. I've done it before many times. And I love that I come home at night and it looks like I'm still wearing my makeup. It doesn't like not fall off, but do you know what I mean? It's not, I can't think of the right word. It doesn't seem like it's fading or, you know, like it coming on. Can't think of the word, guys. Okay, so this is just about dry. We'll let the rest dry by itself. This is my favorite. I will tell you, I've had this for almost a year. I don't wear makeup every single day, but I was when I was doing 3 times a week for my lives, for sure 3 times, and sometimes even 4 days. There would be a day off camera that I'd wear makeup, and this has lasted me that long. I have, I think, like this much left. So super, super awesome. Okay, let's do these eyes. I'm going to use my bigger mirror. That way it's easier. I feel like I got a little faux hair right here. Okay, so I'm going to do my top and bottom lashes. Hopefully my eyes are dry. And then sometimes I'll go through and take my finger at my lashes in case they are wet from the setting spray and just kind of run along the lashes. Oh, honey, you okay? Poor puppy. He's had this little cough today. Okay, so I just like to get my fingers in there, get any of the wetness off. Okay. Now if you don't want a lot of mascara on your wand, you can just slide it off. Lately I've kind of been liking it just the way it is. So on the top lashes, tilt your head back. That way you don't get any everywhere. So this mascara is included in the Kudos, okay? I have all 4 that I can show you when I'm done here. Can go over the tops. I do have a lash curler, but I'm still kind of learning how to use that, oddly enough. Yes, your girl is still learning things. And sometimes they do get a little fall out of my mascara. You can let it dry, but sometimes I'm too impatient. Piece of hair. Hopefully I got it. And then trying to get in the corners here the best I can without getting it everywhere. I've kind of got these really light lashes in the corner of my eye. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other side. Ever since we got the new fiber mascara, I tend to find myself doing the method with these regular ones on this mascara. Okay, so I'm going to dip it back in. You don't want to pump your mascara because that's going to dry it out, so I always just stick it in and then pull it right back out. I think growing up my mom used to pump hers. It's kind of funny to think back on. Then if I feel like I've got too much in one spot, I'll show you a little trick. Just gonna get all of it on real quick here. Oh, night. Thank you, Mercy. It was so good to talk to you. I always want to say see you, but I don't see you. You know what I mean? Good to talk. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, we're just finishing up with the mascara here. Okay, and before it gets too dry, I'll show you what I like to do real quick. Okay, I've got lash separator. That way, if they're kind of seeming stuck together like they are a little bit here, I can separate them before they dry, okay? Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and do the bottom ones and we're done. I will go ahead and post everything that I'm wearing, so if you're wondering what the products are, they will be listed. I'll take some pictures. I'm going to use the old before because I forgot my before tonight. So it'll be a different shirt. And then I will get that posted shortly after I'm done here, okay? Takes me a little bit just to get pictures done and put my list together, but it's always fun. I enjoy it. And I hope that you enjoy this time as well and that you can take away some tips and tricks that you maybe didn't know before. And if you ever have questions, let me know, okay? My contacts are like, you are so dry because you keep holding your eye open, and then I blink and it gets all over my skin. We'll clean it up off camera. And there I go, making more mistakes there. And I keep forgetting, tilt your head down. When you do the bottom lashes, then you won't make this little mistake. I was trying to keep it short tonight, guys, and it just did not happen that way. So I'm sorry. Sometimes it just happens that way. I was trying to keep it short and sweet, but it just didn't go that way. Okay, so here we are. Epic mascara and all. I will fix this little blemishes here, okay? So if you do have any questions, again, let me know. We've got the kudos again. That's every month it's different, so you got till the end of this month. You can go to uniqueu.com. That's UNIQUE. And you can shop, okay? If you want, go ahead and you can either start your own party link, or I do have one created every 10 days, and you can shop there as well, okay? Hope you all have a great night, and I will see you all this next coming Monday, 7:30 p.m. Goodbye, everyone.